Wow. I'm here. Hello. Hi, howdy. Hope y'all are doing good. Oh, let me pop out my chat. Get that ready. Boop, boop, boop. Hello, hello. I don't know what I'm doing today. Kinda mostly just wanted to yap for a bit, because Doll Convention is coming up and I'm excited. Very excited. Congrats on first Pepper, welcome in. Let's see here, we got that, we got this. Eek. Haha! Yoonia Pepper! Hello. Hello, hello. I'm just gonna keep saying hello. How's life going? Is it going? I hope it's going. Bombchu, you punk! Thank you so much. My goodness. Wow, Yoonia, hi. Yoonia, hi. Welcome in, Bombchu. How you doing? Hope everything is good. Let's see here. Nice to see you again. Yeah. Nice to be here again. I'm still working on being, you know, a person. But I'm here right now, and that's important. Yeah. I don't know, what have I been doing? Been playing Paper Mario to prep for Emmy game. Ooh. Heck yeah. Enjoy, enjoy. Get ready for all the fun. And then, turn into paper. Become 2D. 14 came out on Switch too, so I've been playing that. Heck yeah. I like this fit, thank you. Yeah, I know I don't show this one off that much. Even though I do like it too. I don't know. Yeah. It's my goth, emo, the punk, alternative, I don't know. I'm sure I've just offended all of those communities every time I blend them together into this, but like, it kind of is just like everything. Become paper. Hello, Emmy, welcome in. Wait. Armrest, armrest, armrest time. Time to be rested in the arms. But yes, welcome everyone. It is a day. I'm very excited this weekend. Resin Rose is happening! Very excited about that. That's been at the forefront of my mind. Because I'm very excited. I don't know. If there are any, types of, blind boxes y'all want to see me do, you know I'm gonna buy a few at least at Resin Rose, so, I don't know. Put them in the Discord and I'll see if they have them. I don't know. Well, yeah. You know I'll do, like, a roundup after. It's gonna happen. But yeah. Dolls? I've been so out of the doll hobby, but lately I've been thinking, like, I kind of want to get back into it. I need to, like, get everything sorted so that I can, because that would be nice to be able to do that again. Yeah, congrats on second Collie, welcome in! Welcome in! Brr. Okay. Oh, that's all. Phone notifications. Hello, hello. Yeah, also, so, apparently Beast of Reincarnation, has, been released and I just didn't know. So that's a thing that's happened. I will get it eventually. I am interested. I don't know. I hope the reviews are good. I haven't seen anything. But that's one I'll be keeping an eye on. And so many other games are coming out soon. There's that Fire Emblem one coming out next month. Oh my gosh, I've got a list here right now, like, looking down at all my notes and stuff. Goodness. There's so many games coming out, and I'm so far behind on everything else that I've done because I haven't been playing much. I keep complaining like, oh, I don't know what I want to do to fill in, like, you know, multiple days a week of streaming, but then I'm like, oh, there's so many games that I can play. I don't know, I need to figure all that out. I don't know. Life is life. Just like that song. What is it? Live is life? Yeah. Live is life, and I need to be it. choice paralysis. That's probably more so what it actually is. There's too many things. And then I'm like, but I'm not really feeling gung-ho about this one, so I don't want to do it, but then this one's also kind of meh. Yeah, that is life. It is. Yeah. I don't think we're ever going to be able to do all of the 100% of things that we want to see. Riding high in April, shot down in May. Yeah. You know, you get excited for 1 month and then everything's gone! No. Nah, nothing that depressing. But yeah, the ups and downs indeed. There's also Orbitals coming out. That one looks so cute. I'm very excited for that one. I hope it does well. We need more cute co-op games like that. Oh my god, too many games. Apparently there's like a billion games coming out in the next couple months. I think a lot of companies are like, we gotta get them out before GTA, we gotta stand a chance. It's becoming a thing. So was it someone, one of my friends posted in like Discord, like a coming up list of games coming out. Let's see here. What is the list? Okay, September 3rd, Orbital. September 3rd, The Blood of Dawnwalker. September 4th, Onimusha. September 8th, Halloween, the game. September 9th, Valheim 1.0. Marvel Wolverine comes out on the 15th, same with RuneScape, that one. 17th, Fire Emblem and Warhammer 40k, Dawn of War. 17th, Trails in the Sky, 2nd chapter. Dune on the 22nd, Control Resonant the 24th, Silent Hill 24th, Minecraft Dungeons 2 29th. And then for like the first week of October, Ghosts of Yote, Rayman, Ace Combat, Gears of War. Non-stop. Non-stop games. Always be gaming, I guess. You'll never be free. You'll always have a game. And then there's all of the, like, I'm sure every single, like, gacha game is gonna have, like, events, their seasonal stuff that they always do because they need to keep player retention and all that, and like, man. Oh, how do we survive? Every day it gets more true that, how do I live? Just that. Anyway, and that's my rant for today, thank you. Ending stream now? No. Nah. But yeah, many things are happening. Hope y'all are, I don't know, alive, doing well, enjoying yourselves with, whatever you end up doing. And yeah. And then, oh yeah, and then at the end of this I put, and then the Game Awards, because that's gonna happen in December, like the first week. So yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Another Ami Village. Chrono Cross is the song. Anyway, that's words. I don't know. How's everyone doing? Please, I gotta practice! I'm kidding. I've never been in practice, let's be real. Gonna need to get the Switch version of Thousand Year Door soon. Oh, I believe. Why not? It'll be fun. Heck yeah. So what else have I been doing lately? Not a lot. Golly. So close to beating it as a kid, but the final boss was just too hard. Oh no! I hate that feeling. I feel like there's a couple times where I felt like that, and then like I play it when I'm older and I'm like, oh, it wasn't hard, I was just dumb. Not like that's the case there, but like, that's usually how it ends up going for me. Cause like I remember like the first time I played Tales of Symphonia, I got like my butt handed to me by one of the first bosses, Ifrit, like way at the start. And I came back to it later and I was like, oh, I just never equipped any armor or weapons that are good, no wonder. I love being a snot-nosed kid. It's so much better than being a snot-nosed adult, which is what I am. It's true, I've got allergies. I'm a snot-nosed adult. Ugh. Just make all of my, avatars, my Vtuber models I don't see no snot. I was just about to say I should draw snot on all of them from now on. You know? You know, but what if? But what if? Nah, I wouldn't do that. That's gross. That's gross. Like that one kid who follows you around in Wind Waker. Exactly, yes. That's who I need to, that's my goals in life. Let's see here. Kid, Hot Toys is doing HoloLive stuff. Ooh. I'm gonna make some fun, like, action figure-y type things. What kind of stuff does Hot Toys do? I like how I type in Snotty Kid and Wind Waker's the first thing. How far are you into Patmar, Pepper? Patmar. Oh my gosh, why would someone draw like a more version of this child? G. Just a minute. Like 1/6 scale and expensive. Gotcha. Okay, so they're like high-end. Okay. Well, that'll be fun though. What? Penguin Village? Pinguino? Let's see. That be downloaded to here? This. Where did it download it to? Oh gosh. My brain has broken. It's fine. It's not fine. It is fine. Here we go. I found it. Can I paste it in? There we go. Child. This is me now. Have to deal with that invincible guy. Oh boy. Anyway, this is your new Oshi. Nah. No. But what if? Snottia. Yup. You hate that kid. He's a little bit of a... He's very much a little brother who wants to know everything. There we go. Where's my PNGs? Oh, the one that'll... Kid that goes boing. But what about this? This! Oh. I still love that cursed image. I love it. Just two birds. Better than the snot child. Fair. Fair. I mean, it's got such a lovely face, the creature that is looking at you. It's got such a lovely little face. It's happy all the time. And nothing else. Honestly, props to the owner of these birds for making just like the most cursed thing. I love it. Eey. Anyone else been playing any good games lately? Or not so good games? I played some Big Walk with some friends. It's a really fun game. Definitely do recommend if you want more friend slop. And I mean that in a positive, endearing way. It's friend game. It's very easy to get lost. I've also been playing Big Walk. It's fun! I only played it once, but when I did play it was for hours. Friend Gem, yes. Friend Gem. Big Walk. I just like how all the achievements are also like Big X. Big backpack. Big ride. Big train. It's funny, it's cute. It's just a quaint little game that also kind of infuriates you if your friends don't necessarily think the same way at all times. That's a me problem. That's a me problem. Honestly, I think, how to word this? I tend to, like, let go of the reins because, like, sometimes my idea is not the one that everyone else that I'm with thinks is correct, and so I'm like, alright, I gotta not be the one to organize this, otherwise I'm gonna get real salty real quick. Maybe that's just a me problem. It's usually fine though, like, we all usually figure it out together, but sometimes everyone wants to go, like, to the right, and I'm like, no, but what if we go, like, slightly to the left? It would be so much easier. But then everything works out, and it's fine, and it doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Woo. Head pats. My idea is too unique. My fit too hard. They'll kill me. Oh no. Oh no. I fear. I fear it is too late. I have already died. No. I have not already died. But yeah, it's true. I flex too hard in the fashion arena, so they must hate me, obviously. No, my friends like me, I'm sure. I'd be very confused if they were still hanging out with me if they hated me. What were your 3 colors? It was the light pink for the head, and then I think like the light teal for the torso, and then like the dark teal for my legs. You deal with me. Boko boko boko. Yeah, it's okay, I deal with you too, I mean, I'm kidding. Nah. It's all good. Yeah, sit me, dip me, clip me, what's crack-a-lackin', Yoonia? Hello, Imperial, welcome in. You went all red? Ooh, very bold choice. Very strong. I think one of my friends did, like, peach, that light pink on the head, and then red, and then blue. And, I couldn't help but think, 1, that's just a guy, and 2, that's Mario. Pretend the gourds were your babies. Ooh, true! Yes, you are a gourd. I hate you so much that I rush to your stream as soon as I see the notification. I'm always up for class. Grrr, I'm so full of hate! Grrr! Feral. Feral. The most hate-filled watcher. It's true. You know, no, the saying is there's no love like Christian hate. That's not what this is. This is, you know, no one will follow you more than your haters or something. I don't think there's a saying specifically for that. But yeah, no. I don't know, have I ever racked up enough, like, negative karma for people to hate watch me? I don't think so. I don't think I have. Yeah. Back to Big Walk for a second. I've heard people call the gourds various things, and they're all very unhinged and silly. And admittedly, most of them are just teehee silly sex. But yeah, they're so shaped. Let's see here. I wonder if I can just pull it up. Big Walk Gourd. Haters are where the money's at? Frequently, yes. Let's see, here's just an image. We'll just do this for a second. Hey! Where is my... Oh, do I not have it on the screen? Surprising. Okay. Window capture? Yes. Started Big Walk yesterday, new game. Yeah, it's really cute. I have enjoyed my one stream of it. Not stream. My one time playing it. Whoa, massive! Make this, first of all, smaller. That way. And then, in shrinking, yoink. Okay, so the gourds, yes. Yes, the gourds. They have many names, and all of them are silly. Call the gourds eggs of our people. Yeah, I can see that too. I have heard streamers call them many things. We've got nipples, we've got butt plugs, we've got, you know, anything you can think of, really. I think my friend group just called them gourds. Immediately kicked them down a mountain. Yes, you kill your children. It is what every natural being does at least once. It's the dark urge that we must all resist. Terrible butt plugs. Oh yeah, they would not work well, but hey, you know, one cannot stop the mind from thinking. One cannot help but wonder. Also, I just like how the characters go like newt 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 when you talk. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's the perfect amount of like goofiness in that game. It's so cute. Oh yeah, you like have to have at least 2 people to play it. It can't really be done single-handedly. It would be, I don't think there's couch co-op, because if there was, I wonder if someone has ever done it. Well, they wouldn't have been able to yet, probably, but like, big walk for big plugs. Yes. They have a big hole that needs big filled, you see. Oh, goodness. Oy. Uh-huh. 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 I said what I said. I said what I said. Yes. Hey. Hey, I know what I am. Now what are you talking about? Yoonia is right here. This is Yoonia. This is who you're talking to. There is no, fortunately named Yoonia, creation. Goopia. Yeah, see, that doesn't sound much better. But I guess it's you know, one letter off from the other thing. But yeah, no. It's all goofy. Cause, I mean, we've got Yoonia Sonic, and that's just unique. Those are really the only 2 that are really freaky, to be fair. I don't know, I'm not changing it, it's funnier this way. It's funnier this way. And I mean, hey, Forest Friend is here to, like, keep us on the right path, you know? Remind me, have you played any 2D Sonic games before? Never on stream. I played, like, a little bit of, I want to say Sonic 2, like, way back when I was a kid, because my cousins had, like, a Genesis, and so we'd kind of play it. I was never good. I'll put it that way. We literally just, like, wandered on the courses. But, yeah, that's about the extent of my 2D Sonic. So right, Forest Friend, everything in moderation. Yup. Yup. A Forest Friend is a strong proponent of everything in moderation. You can enjoy anything you want in moderation. Well, 99% of things. I think you're who I was thinking of. Oh. Something question mark? Nah, no need to elaborate if you don't want to. Let me chug all my water. Oy. Well, yeah, I'm a fake Sonic fan. I really haven't played many of the games, but I enjoy Sonic. I do think Sonic is a fun world and character. I enjoy the media. tangentially to ever playing any games. Just took a different streamer who likes Sonic as the not 2D player. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I'm the fake Sonic fan, it's fine. It's okay, I'm a fake everything fan. No. I'm a fake fan. I rotate my arms, but it doesn't bring any, air to anyone. Fake fan. It's just how it goes. How it goes in my life! I'm a real fan. Oh, thank heavens, my arms are propellered enough. I played Crossworlds, it counts. That's all it takes to be a Sonic fan. I mean, I guess all it takes to like anything is to like the thing, to be fair. You don't have to be the most hardcore, the everything, to be a fan. May not be, the most appropriate to call yourself. I can blow with the best of them? Whoa. Scandalous. But yeah, I can't call myself a Sonic, like, super fan or anything, and I don't think I'd want to anyway. In the sense of, I don't think I could, match the energy of what you'd expect. If you've engaged in the media and call yourself a fan, I'd say you're a fan. Exactly, yeah. No one should gatekeep that. At minimum, like, yeah, if you like something, you're a fan. That's perfectly normal and fine, and everyone does it. And yeah, expecting people to know. Sometimes it's best not to match, true. Yeah, we don't need to match every freak. Don't need to match everyone's every freak. That way it's more special when someone does match your freak, you know? When you're the right kind of freak that goes together with someone else's freak. It's a magical thing. Occasional freak matching, yes. It can lead to good comedy, though, if you can match someone's freak, you know? Like the whole, what is it, improv acting, it's the yes and, you gotta, like, match it and then add. Or, like, conspiracy theories of, like, the moon landing was fake, you think the moon is real? Kinda levels, like, just one-up it. Freak-to-freak communication, freak-to-freak conversation, yes. The freaky to their deaky, yup. All of the above. We all a little freaky in some ways. Everyone's a little freaky. And that's why Monster High! Well, now... No. I think, wasn't Monster High... I forget what it's like, logo things. It was like something about like, let your freak flag fly. Not quite that. That's not it. But like everyone's a little weird, but they're cool was definitely the, intent of that line. I wonder, can I find out? Surely it's somewhere high. Somewhere. Monster High. Let your freak. Oh, is it freak flag fly? Maybe. Okay, thanks. I don't know if they specifically say that, but yeah. While I have your, enraptured attention, let me also show you the dolls I was talking about last time. I've been stalking the, like, Target and Walmart listings for, like, okay. Let me get back to the start. Let me, pull back the layers a pinch. Okay, so there's a new doll line, from, I think it's MGA. Which ones they've done? I think they're Bratz. I think Bratz is MGA. So that company has a new line called Mirror Me. And, a couple of them are only available at, like, there's one at Target, one at Walmart. and I have been dogging these. Yeah, I'm the Target stalker. I have been dogging these listings like non-stop, trying to see if I can snag one. And I like, you know, whenever I'm at Target, I'll look. Luckily, we have a few in the area, but like, I don't know. I don't always go to all of them, but yeah. It's giving me a chance to go check out another one though, because there's one next to Resin Rose. Let's see, where was that again? Where was that? This. Here. Yoink, yoink, okay. So like, they have like the normal ones that you can buy like even from MGA's online store. They're really cute. I really like the look of them. But then they've got this one. Someone's trying to sell it for $129, which is BS. Don't ever. Don't. But yeah, she's cute. She's really cute. She's like a porcelain doll. Yeah, no, the actual dolls are like 30. They're much more normal. This is just someone got one somehow and they're trying to resell it on Walmart because Walmart is just Amazon Light. And then the Target one. This one's the one I really want to see. Or really want to get. Look at her, she's so cute and fluffy! So cute and fluffy. And she's all like sheep themed and stuff. So cute. But like, they have not shown up. I don't think like the like ticket thingies in the store, the price tags have ever even like shown that they have any yet, so I don't know. Is Portland just getting snubbed? Is that what's going on here? Do they just hate Portland? Maybe they do. That's unfortunate. But yeah, they're really cute. And they've got like really cute designs and stuff, perhaps. But come on, we have a doll convention right here in Portland. We're popular. We're banging. No, that's not the wording I would use. But yeah, I don't know. They just look really cute. And this one. But yeah, they exist. In theory. I have not seen any in person. Hip and cool. This one's really cute too, because she's got like a bit of vitiligo. But they made it all like cloudy and cute and stuff. Bangin'. Bangin'. Does anyone even say banging? That feels like a, like, 90s term. Or like a 70s term for all I know at this point. Bangin' sermon, my man. Yeah. It's, interesting. Get it closer up, but yeah, this one's really pretty too. People still say it. Yeah, I don't think hip people say it. I don't know, that's a vibes read, which is not always accurate. Who wants to be hip? True. But yeah, anyway, they're just really cute, and I am really wanting those, I don't think they're limited, they're just exclusive. So you can only get them from there, but it's not like they won't be around for a while, is my understanding. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like, they're kind of doing like what, a lot of video games and stuff have been doing, very tiny drip releases. Kind of like, I don't know, man, Pokemon. Pokemon is kind of like my main point of, reference for, like, really weird releases of stuff. Like, you know, or Amiibos, I think, is the other one that I was thinking of, where they give, like, 2 per store kind of thing. Drip or drown, Spider-Man, so true. But yeah. So it sounds like they've been... Pokemon RSC are potentially getting releases soon. Woo! Good. Heck yeah. More Pokemon games available on current hardware. I don't know soon, but I've heard rumors. I wouldn't be surprised. They're probably riding their waves. And I mean, Oris was quite a while ago at this point. Because it was on the 3DS, so... It's about time. for them to be like, yes, please come back. Because it's been a hot minute. And then, you know, 5 years from now, we'll get the Gen 5 remake. Because then it'll finally be time for that. You know, we go through cycles. But yes, I will be ready then. I will be ready. Ready and waiting. For you know, but come back. Anyway, that's... that was doll talk. I don't know, I could also look at all of the blind box dolls coming up because I'm always looking at them. Actually, I haven't been. I held off for a long time. I'm holding off until after Resin Rose before making any, calls on what I'm gonna get as well. There's a few that are very pretty. Want them to release Coliseum already, can't play XD before that. So rude of them. So rude of them. Let's see here. Just get this. Pull this open. Let's go to this page. Wow, I'm huge! Ah, give me a second. Let's go shopping! No, we're not gonna buy anything today. Big corn! Big corn! Big lady, yup. Just call me, Lady Dimitrescu. Okay, we'll do that for now. I don't know, if anything catches your eye, we can open it in a tab and look at it more in depth. I should have like a, I don't want to have to deal with putting it all together. But I should have like a monocle, inspector's. I'm the Lady D? Yes. I'm the evil vampire lady. It's me. Okay. Right off the bat, though, I will say, it's giving Flayon. There's so many, like, boy, ball-jointed dolls. Back, evil thoughts. There's so many of them right now. Which is fine. I mean, I'm kind of okay with there not being just, like, the girly dolls, because then that means more diversity for everything. But, like, yeah. No, they're finally like, oh, it's time. Go all in. There's this one. Little Pecco. Many such adorable... all these. I want to see all of them. We got... these are pretty, like, in-depth ones. Gosh, pretty impressive. That's cute, the little, like, teardrop thing. These ones, they're really getting into, like, the 2000s anime style for a lot of these. Like, this just looks like something straight out of, like, an anime from childhood kind of thing, you know? Like, this would be, like, Card Captors or something, the rabbit plush. Exactly, yeah, the face. It's got the little... what are those things? Like, the emoji-type faces from back in the day. Like, yeah, it's so... and then you've got your, like, a goth girl that, like, everyone drew. Everyone had a, like, a... not Misa Amane, but kind of character. Yeah, it's giving. I'm here for it, though. Oh, those glasses are so cute with the little kitty whiskers. Oh my gosh. Interesting. Do they not have a... they have a torso joint? I couldn't really tell. Look at that again. That's cute. Cute outfit. Oh, some water decals. Oh my gosh. The apron. The apron! It's giving, Toro. The cat. Sony's mascot cat. And then the witch. Wait. Exclusive to the all-in option. Okay. So if you go like the all-in with freebies kind of thing, then you get the crazy one. How dare they not show like a other picture of it anyway. Mia Sweetie series. Sweetie. Trans jester. I'm here for it. Oh, is this just the body? I think this is just the body. Yeah, that's what this listing is for. But there is a outfit set. Hell yeah, brother. I'm here for it. I support all of it. Exactly, yeah! We support our trans friends here. Oh, these little children. These childs. These babies, even, I dare say. They've got cute little faces. I don't think these would be for me, but they're so cute and chunky. Like, look at that face. Precious. In a way, it kind of reminds me of the, oh, Yoonia. Okay, that's different. But the, what was it, you don't get to see this for a second. I was Galzone. Mia Blue. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of this. This one that I got. Kind of. It's just that they've got, like, the tiny, droopy, melty face. It's so cute. But yeah. Yeah. I got that one. I'm so happy I did. Gosh dang, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it. 10 out of 10. That one, I'm not sure if there... Is it still available? I don't know if I'd necessarily, body blushing... I don't know if you can't get, like, the full set, I think, anymore, but it looks like you can still get the doll, at least in some capacity. But yeah, she's cute! She's so cute. All of the magnet pieces are really annoying, though, that's all I'll say. Well, that's all I really can say about it. Like, those wings and stuff are just held on by these, like, rectangle magnets, and they just want to fall. They just want to fall off. I really haven't put them on. But she's so cute that I can't help it. Yeah. I need to figure out something better for it, because I do want to display it all together. I just have not, done anything to figure that out. I like these faces. Look at these little guys. Oh, nope, that ain't gonna work. Look at their faces. One got... Oh, it's in, like, the blocks. Missing wellhead. Oh, and a little dragon. I wonder if the dragon seal, does it have, like, a... Is it, like, an actual stamp? Believe in the power of Yoon's problem-solving ability. Given enough, a long enough time frame, it will get fixed. It's, regretful. Really thinking about his actions. Oh, these are precious. These are precious. Thank you for the drunk water. Make sure y'all are staying hydrated, too. Muddle concubine. Oh, do they mean middle? They're calling it a dragon seal. That doesn't mean anything, you know? Can I actually stamp with it? That would be cool. You know? That's how you make it the coolest. In a way, Kika Goods is a dangerous place. There's so much cute stuff. Ah, more Emma! You're so cute. Are these like, these are little puppets, aren't they? Little Pigoo puppet. That is also a keychain. Oh. Oh, it's got like UV reactivity. Interesting. You can have a little, yeah, little tan, whatever. Maybe this one doesn't. Maybe it's just the lion. Is that like a special style? Oh, it's a special one, that's why. Huh. Okay, maybe it's more so that they have like a badge reel underneath. I don't know, they're showing all kinds of stuff that people are sticking inside them. I don't understand it, and I don't think I want to, like, buy it to find out. Guess I could always see. Maybe they're not shipped yet. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's something different. Yeah, it looks like no one's really, could steal it. Nah. I did, when I was at, Target last, they have a whole, like, little blind box section now, at least at the one that we went to. And, like, all of the blind boxes, someone had, like, opened the bottom and, like, peeked inside and probably stole if they found the one that they wanted. And, like, come on. Come on. Don't be like that. That's so not cool. So annoying that people are like that. I like this one just because it's pastel, admittedly. You got your cat boy. I feel like there's almost too much going on here. Cyber dragon priest or something. Body data. Anyway, yeah. More dudes. All the dudes. Many much dude being released lately. Cute clothing set. I like these conceptually, but like, what would I do? They're just trinkets. That's cute though. Aw. Got little things inside of them. Are these kind of like the, these kind of like the taco that I got? Kind of. Yeah, they've got little pearly bits inside of them. Or various objects. I got a little, like, elephant octopus thing. I think it's, orange underneath, but what I did is I just literally painted over it to make it one of the, make it a takodachi. So I have a takodachi. And then I was extra silly and gave it two faces, one on each side. Look at those crows that they have. Not scandalous. Nothing scandalous about a crow. Is it literally just the two? I guess so. Global examination. I don't know. Is that like maybe a comic on a site? Perhaps. Perhaps. Because I mean, they're very specific creatures it look like. Is this the one that I'm thinking of? Is this the one that I'm thinking of? Yes. This one I want really badly, and it's just for this one. But like, look. Look at how cute she is! How can you say no to that? How can you say no? They are all quite cute, though. But like, I just want Go-Go. Just Go-Go. Nana is pretty cute, though. I mean, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind some of the others, but I really would just be buying this one just to get Go-Go. So, like, either A, I, try and do, like, a split with some people, or I just, I don't know, suck it up. One or the other. Fafa is quite cute, though. That is a cute outfit. Fufu is also really cute, but I don't know. It really is just Go-Go. And how dare they? How dare they? I don't know. I like blind boxes, but sometimes I wish I could just buy the one that I want, you know? At least Joker confirmed for Fortnite, let's go. I'm not too surprised, because Joker's big time. But yeah. That'll be very fun. Very fun. I'll have to get back on Fortnite at some point. These ones are so, like, this is so, like, Miku. This is so incredibly, like, Miku-coded. It's got a drill even, that's sick. I don't even know if they're... it looks like they're all available in some capacity. Just the clothing set for that one. Just this photo, I guess. Very cute, very, like, they really had to glue down the hair. And I think that's the only thing with tiny dolls like this, is that the hair is, like, too stiff if you're going like this. So they definitely, like, you know, you product it up a ton in order for it to stay. That's the downside. That's why a lot of it is, like, sculpted hair. And also just because then you can do more crazy stuff. Oh, so much Tails music. I love... Cute. Kindly reminder of action figure. Don't do anything too crazy, otherwise they'll get a little crazy. Interesting. She's got very, like, simple eyes. Cute. I do like the overall aesthetic of her. See Hair Echo. See Hair Echo where? Little chibis. Little chonky babies. Oh my gosh, that's a chonky baby too. Shadow series. If I open that, it'll show me probably the other thing. Anyway, show me these little guys. Incredible. No? Question mark, question mark, question mark? I know it's like number blah 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 blah, but it also just makes it seem like they're just very confused, like someone on like a forum. Oh, about the height of, I suppose, a Red Bull. No? Exactly. Oh, their head can rotate, thank heavens. Oh dear. They're all so, like... Menhair- Do? Precisely. Do? Did she say do? Opening this. Light and Shadow. Oh, these ones. They're pretty cute. I go back and forth because, like, I do like them, but at the same time, like, I don't know if I like them enough. They are very cute, and obviously there's some that very much speak to me. I don't really care about the special one. She's pretty cute, but, like, I'm not gonna die. This one might be the one I like most out of this set, honestly. She's really cute. I do like this one too, quite a bit. Very, like, traditional idol looking, I think. And then, yes, of course, the pink. Of course! And this one too. I don't know. It should check everything in the box, and yeah, there's a part of me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm also just trying to talk myself out of everything, because I should be. Sweet Guardian. Twilight Rose. Interesting choice of the purple shoes when nothing else on the outfit is... I guess the eyes are purple, that's how they're tying it in. So I was gonna say, like, it's not really tied into anything, so it's kind of a strong choice. But I get it, kinda. Oh yeah, they've got so much hair! So much hair! And it's always... not always, but he's got that, like, crinkly, wavy look. Not so much crinkly. Ooh! Oh, she's got very similar shoes. That's a fun finger-hand set. Ooh. Oh, I see. They're peace signs that you can make do all kinds of funky stuff. Rawr, she's a cat. Meow. Meow! And it got, like, the concept art. Cute! Interesting, I like the knees. Yes, did they show... Are they, like... Is it strung? It looks like it's strung. That's a nice, like, knee joint that they did. They're really, like, going at it nowadays, making some really, creative, like, jointing for such tiny dolls. I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. And then the babies. Tiny little babies. These kind of remind me of the, I think it's A-Zone sugar cups. Let's see here. Yeah. It's giving, like, a slightly more, economical version of these, because these are, like, mega expensive for, like, how tiny they are. They're very tiny, but they're, like, I want to say, like, 200 each. At least anywhere that I find them. Yeah. Oh, on eBay, this person's trying to get 1,000 for it. But yeah. They're very expensive. Here, Ami. Yeah, 18700 yen. So yeah. Getting close to that 200 mark. They're really cute, but it's really hard for me to justify that. For, like, that tiny. I know I justify it for a lot of other things, though. So, you know, call me a hypocrite all you want. These look really cute. These look really cute! Oh, you can get just that one specifically, I guess? Yeah, no, I like some of the others better. Also, I'm trying to figure out, like, what their... the hand thing is. Like, what? Okay. In this, like, art. Okay. Okay, look. Look with me for a minute. Okay. No. Go back. Go back. Okay, the ones with, like, a hoodie here, are their hands, like, long enough? I think what's going on is that they're, like, folding and they're going, like, out the other side. So it's, like, folded arms, but, like, extra droopy. But it's a little hard to tell, but, like, there's 4 of them that do it. I think that's what's going on. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, they do look pretty cute. Oh, a little bit bigger than normal. Yeah, they're pretty cute. I like all the different, like, eyes and stuff. A little tempura-legged. But yeah, I think the one that I'd want most is this strawberry one. I'm not gonna lie. That's what makes it hard, because there's always like, I just want one of them. So rude. Apparently also while I wasn't looking, Tiny Fox had like 4 more dolls that they made. And they're all really cute. Search. Search. Do they keep releasing dolls? Is this even like a newer one than what I saw, maybe? I don't even know. They're all so cute. Goodness, I think that one's new. Like, golly, they just couldn't help themselves, you know? They have this cutie, Manzana, I guess is the name. So cute. I guess if you get it the first time, the first pre-order, you get like a little apple candy. No shoes. That's normal for them. A little frustrating, but normal. Adorable. Oh my god, this girl. Little bookworm, I guess. Jinku Violet. As usual, yes, no shoes. I mean, it's not the hardest thing. They do fit regular, like, 1/6 scale doll shoes, the OSD size, but, like, kind of frustrating that they just don't come with them. But, like, I don't know, if it keeps them, like... if it lets them make more dolls, then, like, I don't know. I have 20 pairs of shoes. Just something to know if it's, like, your first doll, you're gonna have to buy shoes separate. Also thank you for the head pats, thank you for the de-shrimp and the drunk water. Make sure y'all are staying hydrated and not sitting like a shrimp. Eek, big stretch. They named the pair of eyes Kumquat Frost. That's cute. You were shrimping? I was too. My posture is atrocious. I like this one. I like that they're going, like, weird with the, like, glasses on a lot of dolls. Like, the little teardrop and stuff. It's so cute. It gets me. It gets me every time. But yeah, what a cute little bab. They look just a little, like, shell-shocked or something, like, ugh! I'm processing this very slowly. Ugh. Roboco glasses, yeah. It's so cute. How can you not like it? Oh, they flocked the ears. Cute. Oh my god, this one. Little, like, duck girl. So cute. Just named Sailor. Playful single-side pony. It is cute. It's so cute. Seagull, I guess, is probably more so. So yeah, it makes sense. Alright, oh, that. She's so cute. She's got a little, like, Gura in her veins, this one, but that's mostly just because of, like, the sharp eyes and the white hair, I think. I think that's most of it. But I could see her shouting Samedes. Yeah. Very cute. Very cute. The outfit's adorable. Stinking adorable. Is this like a ruler or something? I don't know. It's not gonna come with the doll, I imagine. That full set does not include shoes, as we expect at this point. Yeah, no, it doesn't come with that weird stick thing. Mystique! I'm a sucker for high-low dresses like that. Big sucker. Big sucker. Wait. Oh no, they're socks. This angle, okay, I see what's going on here. It's covered. I thought it was like a boot situation going down. No, it's the dress covering the foot. Is what's going on there. Yada yada, all their things. How rude, they show the shoes. So yeah, like, I don't know, with that you can kind of get an idea of, like, what to buy at least. Still, I don't know. I can gripe about it all I want, but it's really not going to change anything. Didn't really mean to click that. But yeah, so cute! Look at that face. Interesting, is one eye more than the other? Yeah, one eye's like darker than the other. It adds to the mystique, you see. It's like one eye's a strawberry. Interesting. What did they call these eyes? I'm curious. Horror Night eyes. Okay. Interesting. That's an interesting, little whatever to it. Crow and Sapphire. Sarah. No, it does not come with shoes. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know how often you find, like, heeled little EOSD shoes, but they are out there, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about, like, the grayscale mouth. It's interesting. And I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about, like, the mouth being open perpetually on this doll, at least, because sometimes, like, if it's like a lot more of like the smile reaches the eyes, I think I'd be more okay with it, but like I don't think the smile reaches this girl's eyes, which is probably the point, but it feels a little like haunting. Not strictly for me, but yeah, it's still cute. Ayo! Cute little tiger, I think. Gotta be a little tiger, right? Amber eyes. This one's a lot cute. This one's a lot cute. I love the little toofy, too. Got a little teeth. And you know me and the little circle eyebrows. Give it to me. Num 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 num. Delicious. I eat it up. I eat it up. Precious. Yeah, I don't know. Not a lot to say there. There's those ones. Yeah. Yeah. Tiny fox man. Adorable stuff. Adorable. So cute. Anyway. Yeah, no, I have a lot of, this one, I know I probably haven't shown it off. This one's, like, one of the first ones that they did, where they, like, first stopped including the shoes and people were like, what? But now it's just kind of standard for them. She's still cute. And, like, they even had, like, a tutorial on how to make that, like, water umbrella thing. I wonder if they have any more photos with it. It's basically just like a lot of hot glue on like sticks, or like you can get a like a frame and then just hot glue like strands. It's a possible craft. I think they have mostly taken those photos out. It looks like it's mostly just like CG ones at this point, but yeah, that's a thing you can do. Complete the look, buy another doll. They do kind of go together, though. They're very, like, divine creatures together. Yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. That's fine. I don't know. Doll's life. Have doll, life good. Have doll, don't have doll, life bad. Ugh. Only it were that easy. So true. So true. It's how it is. That's the way of the world, you know? Anyway, I'll definitely be on the lookout for cute stuff at Resin Rose. You know me. Always on the lookout. I don't know, a part of me is kind of like if Kokoryang or Kumukuku, I think, if they have like their unicorn doll, I'm tempted to get one. They're just so expensive for such a tiny doll. Let's see here. Here, let me pull it up over here. Kokoryang, unicorn. The Creole? I guess. They have like a, yeah, they do have a website. Okay, good. I was hoping so. But yeah. Okay. It's just a sick pet, I guess. Oh gosh, why is the site so big? I guess it's just how it is, but yeah. They have a unicorn. And a part of me is always tempted, but like... yeah, it's like 250 bucks. Oh, you can't even see it, but yeah, it's like 250, so that's like, oh! It holds me back. It holds me back. Yeah. Hope you have lots of fun. I will! Let me pull up Kumukuku's site. Kumukuku. So yeah, there's a whole, like, a whole drama, basically, between, Kokoryang and, Kumukuku. They were, like, married and, like, business partners, and then they split up. And so it's literally, like, the same dolls, but like from two different people, essentially. Like here, go back a page. Yeah, you got your little squishy guys, you got your pigs, you got your little bears and stuff. They're just kind of like getting the artist to like do theirs now too, kind of thing or something. Yeah. It's an interesting situation, and then they both vend at Resin Rose, and so you kind of have to like they're not in the same spot, but they're selling like very similar things, and you have to be kind of like, oh, you have to pick almost. And, like, I don't know all the details of, like, what happened to make them split, either. So, like, I don't even know, like, if there's a, you know, a good one in the situation kind of thing. Yeah. There's theirs. It's practically identical. This is a little different. I mean, I doubt that they would let them do the exact same, but like it's very similar. Okay, I need to zoom out. Not happening. No control minus here. Cool. Interesting. Oh. Oh. It technically zoomed out, but it didn't actually. It, like, yeah. Oh, I stop. Yeah, it made, like, all of that stuff real tiny. You can make that real tiny, but the images, oh man, you gotta stick with them. That's so interesting. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I don't know which one would be the better poser either, so I don't know if I have any, like, strong feelings. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But I'll definitely be looking at blind boxes. I think the main thing that I'm going for, I just need, like, a wig for, one of my dolls. Yeah, I bought a wig, a while ago, and then they sent me the wrong size, like, I think it was mislabeled in the bag. Like, the bag said that it was a, what was it? I think a 7/8. But, like, the wig itself, it would not stretch that much, and I'm pretty sure it was, like, a 5/6 or something. Like, at least a size smaller, if not two. And so... I reached out to the seller and was like, hey, I think this is the wrong size. It doesn't fit. And, like, the tag is cut off inside the wig, so you can't even verify if it's the right size, and it doesn't seem like the right size. And they're like, no, it's the right size, you just have to, like, stretch it over the head. And I'm like, well, I tried that, and they're like, no, try it again. And so, like, I even took pictures of me trying to, like, pull it over the head, and, like, I was by myself, so I only had my one hand to, like, pull while I was taking the photos and stuff. And they're like, well, you should try with both hands. And I'm like, whatever, just give me my refund. let me return it or something. You don't believe me. It was such a pain. Such a pain. So yeah, and now it's like it's not actually the only place that has the wig. It's the only place on, like, Etsy that had that wig, but I was able to find it on Alice Collection. Go here. So, like, if I don't find anything suitable during Resin Rose, I will at least be able to order it from Alice instead. It's in here, I promise. Next. It's coming up, I promise. But yeah, it was just such a hassle. Like, my blood was a little boiling after that conversation. And it got me so mad. Cause, like, what do you mean? I've been in this hobby for, like, almost 10 years. Like, I know the difference between a wig that, like, is too tiny, like, the wrong size tiny, and one that just needs to, like, stretch a bit more, you know? This one? Yeah, it's this one. I think. One very similar, at least, if not that one. Double check for a second. I think that's the one, though. Or I'm going insane. I don't think I am. Nah, it was that one. Yeah! And it's just a simple wig. Let's see, how much is it here? It's... okay. On sale, it's cheaper, it's about the same price, so it's not like they were, like, doing anything crazy. Howdy, Dante, what's up? Hope you're doing well. I've been yapping about dolls. I've got doll convention this weekend, so that's what I'm excited about. And that's what I'm yapping for. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Oy. Man, I can really fill up time if I'm just yapping about dolls. It's so easy. All I have to do is just talk about that. I don't have a 5 AM shift tomorrow, but it is 7 AM shift. Oh, that's not much better, my guy. But at least you get, like, what, an extra hour or two of sleep? Anyway, thanks for stopping in, Punk. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you are well. Hope you will get a lot of sleep. I don't know. Good luck? Question mark. That feels like I'm, like, shooing you out the door. I'm not trying to, but I know you'd probably be getting ready for bed soon. But yeah. Doll convention. Yummy, yummy. I don't know why I said yummy, yummy about a doll convention. Have you ever been to SawCon? Oh, I'm gonna get them. Ugh. I'm sure there is actually a convention about Saw somewhere out there. But, no. Don't even wait for someone to ask. Good for big walk this weekend. Yeah, we'll see. It sounds like Sunday's shaping up to be the day. When most people are free. I don't know. I should be home at some point, but I might not be able to make it depending on when they start. We'll see. It'll be fine. But yeah, many much funs. Big walk fun. Puzzle gaming. I just pull up someone else's stream and just watch that while you guys watch me. Imagine being that, low energy, question mark. It could be me. It wouldn't be me, but it would be funny if it was me. Ugh. Nah. I don't know, do I want to do anything else tonight? I don't know, I'm considering a little bit of Splatoon Raiders. Trying to think. I don't know, it's 10:30. Not like I've been streaming long. What am I feeling like today? It's so hard for me to know what I'm feeling. I don't know, I think I don't want to today. I think I just want to yap for a little longer, and then maybe just head out. I'll dip. I'll do a tinier stream. Yeah. I get this. My sister found, like, my very, very old violin. And so I was, like, messing with that for a little bit. And in that one? No, I think it was in my other violin case, because, see, the first violin I got was, like, 3/4 size, so it was, like, tiny, and so then as I grew, I got, like, a normal-sized violin. And so I have, like, 2, and I just never got, we never did anything with the old one, so I've just had 2 this whole time, and I need to figure out what to do with the tiny one. But in one of those violin cases, I had a bouncy ball for some reason. I don't know why I had it in there. Like, it has nothing to do with playing the violin. I just had a little bouncy ball in there. It's not even that amazing. But it's yellow and glittery, and like kind of see-through. I don't know why I had it in there. When did I get it? Why did I decide it was worth keeping? It was a present from my best friend that I never saw again after high school, and my memories were wiped of them. I'm kidding. Start of like an anime. Some kind of like, I don't know, superpower anime or something, I feel. Violin, more like violence. So true. Yeah, violins is always the answer. It's true. It's very true. Okay, let's go back to this. Let us return here. Teehee, you can't find me. Teehee, you can't find me. Boo. They have returned. But where'd she go? I need to figure out some like hotkeys for like locations on screen, I feel. 'Cause it would be nice to have one where I could just like go to snap to center and then like snap to the right side. I think that would probably be good to look into, you know? Oh man. Also, I see my eyes are getting a little like weary. Ugh. That's something that I've noticed. I don't know if it's just that, like, Yoonia is just, like, extra sensitive with tracking. I don't know what it is. I'm not doing anything different than I ever was. So I don't know why my eyes kind of go like a lot more. I have also caught myself multiple times with an eye, a lazy eye, so to speak. And that's the secret of this model. You don't see it! Oh! You'll never catch my eye being lazy here. Never catch me with a lazy eye. There's that, I think it was a TikTok, but, this, like, parent, like, recording their child, like, asking for something, and then the mom was like, use both your eyes, because, like, one of the eyes was, like, inward, and then it just, like, goes to normal. Wonder if I can find that.
Why are you doing?
Okay. Let's see. Oop.
Fucking Pedialyte, bro.
I need it.
Use both your eyes. Why are you?
Incredible. Anyway, that's me. Use both your eyes. Oh, it ended. We run it back. We run it back. Just shout at me, use both of your eyes, and I'll try and do something about it. Look! Look with your special eyes! My brand! Ooh, my brand. My brand! What is my brand? Instant breakfast mix. I have it every morning. Don't be like me. You'll grow up to be a better person if you're not like me. Nah, I'll stop saying that. Like, I don't know, I don't think my lifestyle is, good by any means. I'll put it that way. But yeah, no, I don't have, like, I can't have big breakfast. I am tiny breakfast haver, and by that I just mean that I have, like, a breakfast drink. Pull that one out occasionally. The look with your special eyes, or what do you see with your special eyes? What do you see? Here, the thing that I can only think of when I, do that is just, to turn on all the toggles. Except for that's more like my special mouth. And that's a horrible thing to say. It gets a bit janky. I do think it's very funny that you can, like, toggle all of them on at once. In Vinyan. That's pretty funny. You got a special mouth. I do. It says the funniest things. And that's all. I'm all for big breakfast more than big pharma, true. That also reminds me of a thing. There was a song about big breakfast. Song. Big breakfast. What's that again? Will it load? Yes. Big breakfast.
Sunday morning, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty hungover and I'm scouting them dry. I'm sitting with the family in a bougie cafe. Why did I drop 4 cups before Mother's Day? Waitress says, I'm Patricia, can I get you a drink? Hey Patricia, can you bring me the kitchen sink so I can drown myself in front of all your clientele? I've done bad things to my body, now I'm going through hell. Mum says, I'm such a funny boy. My sister says, don't you fucking ruin Mother's Day again. I heard what they said, but I couldn't care less. I just saw this cafe does a big breakfast.
Big breakfast.
Big breakfast.
I'm gonna regret all over. Big breakfast. Everybody seems to forget how they felt last day.
They got the big breakfast.
I think that I'm still drunk. It's everything that they understand. Patricia, Daddy want the big breakfast. Wednesday, Arvo have set up an embargo on me going home to watch
Arvo.
Netflix and cry. Boss says, hey, we've had a long day. Why don't we have the next meeting down in the cafe? Whatever you want, you know it's boss man and shout, but nothing too pricey. Don't
My
get
shout!
Ha 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 ha! Fuck you! Gonna get the most expensive thing on the menu. What do they got? Are they doing all day breakfast here? Shit! Eggs, bacon,
Bacon.
hashed brown, baked beans,
Beans.
another hashed brown, sausage,
Can't believe it.
toast. Regret.
Big breakfast. I think he's also got a song about when you ask where something is. Have you checked up your butt? But yeah, I think of that every so often. Every so often. Big breakfast. That's some big breakfast. Deals. Let's see if it'll be findable. Hello, can I scroll your page? Love this D&D loot, that body song. It's got some good ones. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find these. Gotta be from like 5 years ago. Right, boys. Got perception check. Is that the one? No, probably not. I think there's actually one about looting the body. Maybe it is. I don't know. Check that one. Mind fight. I think it's a perception check. Okay. We got that. Hey. I think this is the one I'm thinking of. I guess, you know what, let's go back to, this screen. Oh, I'm blocking the way! I'm blocking the way! Oh, sorry. I'll get out of your way. I'm so sorry. It was the perception check one. Okay. Claw my way up to the right spot.
On the horizon of this forest path, you see a group of dark, cloaked figures slowly trudging towards you. What do you do? My half-orc barbarian braces her great hammer, and that's a 1. Critical fail. Steve, what do you do? Well, I believe
This is every D&D campaign.
would try and hide
Every
behind the
TTRPG.
rolled a 1. That's another critical fail. Tom, what does your human bard do? Active perception check. It's a natural 20. Let's fucking go. I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. These motherfuckers mean to harm us, and they got to go, so come on, get them now. You picked the wrong day to fuck around with my tight crew. So skipping it, I can perceive you. Here's what we're gonna do. Me and my boys gonna mess you up. I rolled a 1. Fuck, my boys are otherwise. So I'm gonna bring it on myself. Hey, I forgot, you're supposed to tell me what I see, right? Yes, thank you. Let's just slow it all down a bit. So you notice that one of the hooded figures is a little shorter. I cast vicious mockery. Now let's go. You're a short motherfucker and nobody likes you.
So rude.
Fucking short that guy is. And that stops you from forming meaningful relationships. And when you were born, everybody thought that you were just a head. But then the doctor said, wait, this stupid motherfucker tiny short ass baby got a tiny little itty bitty body, and I hate it. Your attack lands and absolutely shatters the mind of the cloaked figure. Perception check, please. Nat 20, let's go. You perceive the figure was so short because it was a child. There's always a kid. Specifically the child you've been looking for the last 15 days game time and 5 days of our actual lives. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'll be better. Fuck, his body's just lying there, right? Right? Yes. Don't.
You gotta loot it.
Bitch!
You gotta loot the body. I think This is the one that I was thinking of. YouTube is really bad at loading things, I think. Always loot the body.
My roommate comes into the room looking for
Yes,
his
this
car
is the one I
keys.
was thinking of.
I don't say it yet.
Don't say it yet.
And when he gets me off the couch to check underneath the couch cushions, I don't say it yet.
Don't say it yet.
No. And then when he says out loud, I wonder where my car keys are, I still don't say it. I still don't say it yet. But then he asks me, do you know where my car keys are? I look at him in his face and I say, have you checked your butthole? I have not seen your keys, but since you're asking me, you better check out that butthole. Of course I'm not serious, I don't think it's up inside your big brown business. But a funny thing to say to someone who's lost their shit and is stressed out visibly. When I see the best man start to sweat, I don't say it yet.
Don't say it yet. You gotta
When
hold
I see
on
that
to
little
it.
bear a cunt getting yelled at by his mum, oh, I still don't say it. When I see the groom asking the vicar if they can wait just another 15 minutes, I do not say it. And when the father of the bride starts organising an ad hoc emu bob of the courtyard area, I want to, but I do not say it. It's the 11th hour with 300 congregants under God's roof. The vicar approaches the mic and suddenly all of the chatter goes mute. He says that they've misplaced the rings. Could anyone possibly know where they are? I know it's my time, and all heads turn as I stand and say, Vicar, have you checked your butthole?
Well, have you?
Have you checked your ring? My ring, I mean butthole. Love is patient, love is kind. But if you ask me where you can find literally anything you've lost before, I'm gonna suggest that it's up your butthole. Where's my phone? Is it up your butthole? I lost my loan. Have you checked up your butthole? I'm losing my patience. Check your anus. Where is your class? Think it's stuck up your ass. I just lost my grandma. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Are you capable of not saying she's up my asshole? Of course. My condolences. I'm not looking for a silly joke right now. Yeah. What are you looking for? Honestly, just like a shoulder to. Have you checked your butthole?
So true.
Maybe you find your dead grandma up there too. I fucking got you, butthole. My family hate me. This might be the reason that I've got no close friends.
No, I think it'll get you different close friends. Oh, they made a Pomni. They made a Pomni. Do we need to watch a Pomni being made? I don't know. Put it to the dolls for now. Pomni good. Always a Pomni jump scare though. Well, yeah. I don't know. Admittedly, when Emmy first made that joke of have you checked up your butt, that's the song that I thought of. Yeah, that guy makes some funny stuff. Very funny. Very silly. You know what? I'm gonna make the call. Let's watch some Pomni being made. Pause the Ryza. Let's watch Pomni. And then maybe I'll call it.
2 shirts and 1 shirt brain cell. That's us.
Oh yeah, the purple
From Nigel. Instead of
delightful
just
doll
one
was
pomni,
made
you're gonna
weeks
get
ago at this
2
point.
pomnis.
Oh,
Pomni? So,
Pomnaretti
go.
is the actual whatever. I'm kidding.
This video is sponsored by my favorite resin brand, Resi1. Recently,
Illegal.
they
I'm
have an
kidding.
official collaboration with Danichu, who makes the smart dolls that we use in our projects, and now you can get a
Oh.
perfect match resin for their cinnamon, tea, and coffee dolls.
I-
You've seen last time
okay,
we used
that's
the
a thing
coffee
that
resin
exists now.
while making garnet, and the match was amazing. So if you're looking for a plug-and-play solution, this is definitely for you. It's
Interesting.
definitely for me because I'll be using it
sure.
in future projects and for the items in our shop.
Let's look at the smart doll site. I'm curious how it is
The
now.
stock for these resins recently arrived both at the EU and USA
Oh,
warehouses, so the
that's
shipping's gonna be really fast, and you can also get them on Amazon.
Different.
And of course, they are compatible with the other THBJD resins, so you can mix if you want custom shades. Thanks Resident for sponsoring, and check out the links in the description below. The timing of this project is a bit unfortunate because we chose to make a white doll, but the THBJD resin also comes in ultra white, so we're gonna be using that today. But before we get into the printing, let's make some parts of the outfit first, because there's a lot of them.
No,
Obviously,
never.
the color palette is set to blue, red, and gold with a sprinkle of white, so that's the fabric colors that I purchased. I started with something that I felt familiar with, which was my goddess corset pattern, and cut it out from white cotton to make the lining. I traced all of the sewing lines, which helps me piece these together more accurately. Before I went on to cut out the colored pieces, I drew a little diagram and colored in which pieces needed to be which color so that I don't mess anything up.
These in pairs, and then the piping between those, and then this just in any order.
Piping is something that I've actually never
Bring
done
her.
before. I did it by taking a string of desired size and sandwiching it between a
Ah.
folded piece of fabric to create
It makes
a
perfect
raised
sense.
detail. My first instinct was to use my zipper foot to prepare such piping strips, and that worked okay. I tested it out on a scrap piece of fabric just to be sure that I know how to do it. I'm one of those people who think they could build a kitchen just because they watch a lot of woodworking videos, so I wanted to make sure
You
that
watch
even
the
though
block
I've
and you
only
think
watched
anyone can
tutorials,
make a
I actually
thing.
sew everything correctly.
Nah.
Then it was time to set it.
The block is like an Australian like house building competition show. Apparently in Australia, by the way, any earnings you get from like like game shows and stuff, it's not taxed. So any earnings, anything you win, flat out yours. Crazy. That's something. Imagine. But yeah, so like these like 5 different like couples, partners in crime, whatever, they like build a house over the course of like 12 weeks, along with like, you know, they have a whole bunch of like people that actually build it. They're more designers and like overseer, like project manager type thing, but they also get their hands dirty sometimes. And then at the end they go to like auction, and like however much you get over like some amount that they've decided is like the minimum, you get to keep. You just get money. And so like some people have won like $1 million, and like it's non-taxed. It's not taxed. They just get the whole milli. Good on them.
And it actually wasn't
But
that
yeah, no,
easy
that's
because
the show that my
lines in the
family's
corset,
very
so I
into.
folded in the seam allowances and then
They're
glued
kind of
them to the edge
insufferable
of
in the
pipe
season
end,
we're watching
and then glued
now.
the other piece on the other side and then stitch them
The
together.
people.
The reveal. Oh yeah.
Cute.
I'm going to top stitch that later. Oh yeah.
I removed the wander tape from the seams because I don't plan to wash it to dissolve it, and I've had it discolor some clothing I made before when I didn't remove it. I added my top stitching details and added the side panels, which were a little easier because they were straight. The final piping monster on the corset is adding piping to the top and the bottom, while also adding the lining. Now that my corset
Ugh.
is beautiful, I can
The
put
bottom would be
many
the
holes
worst.
in it
The
and
final
hope that I
ceiling.
don't ruin it to set in some eyelets.
You might think I'm crazy. I don't know if this is gonna show up on the camera, but all of these groups are different colors. And I'm trying to
Oh.
make sense of this because I want
I can
all
see
of mine
it.
to look the same. They are different, but they come in a single pack.
I can see that. Yeah, there's some that are
After
more
I've
more
satisfied
gold
my
than
artistic
others.
desire
That would
to
drive
sort
me
things,
nuts
I
too.
widened the holes using this very long cone-shaped polymer clay tool actually, which just happens to have a recess, perfectly sized, that allows me to push the eyelet through the fabric easier. Although sometimes I do have to use a pokey tool to make sure all the fabric is on the outside of the eyelet. I smashed the eyelets in with my crocodile tool,
Now a gajillion more times.
and we're ready to detail this baby. I really wanted to add something that will resemble a bust, so I used hooks and eyes and sewed a few of them along the front seam.
So this is one option, and I think low-key I would prefer the pearls. I'm gonna go for the pearls. Sorry, Alex, you're not here, so you can say no. That's the price of going for a trip. Bye.
I think the pearls end up being a really good choice because they play well with Pomni's white skin. The original outfit is kind of like a bodysuit, and I made a corset, so now I have to add to it the bloomer puffy shorts. And if you've never tried
Make
it
the
with colors
bloomers.
before, I got you. So we're gonna do it together. I
Make
happen
the
to have
bloomers.
crafted a pant block before, and these pants are going to be quite forgiving because they are very puffy and will have a lot of gathering, so your measurements here don't have to be very exact. I basically took the
Big
front and
fan
back,
of puffy
ignored
pants
the side seam 'cause they
as
don't
like a
need to
design
be
aesthetic. I don't know about
joined
wearing
these
them
together
myself,
and widened everything to make my
at least in
trial
real
pattern.
life.
I then made them up as bloomers with a little gathered hem, which, looking back, did not fit the vibe at all. But based on the fit of those, I can finalize the pattern for Pomni's design.
To the computer!
Back on the computer, I dropped the front waist in the middle to create a V shape and shortened the pant leg. I also divided the pattern into 6 sections to again do the alternate colors thing. Instead of cutting out the pattern pieces and joining them together, I decided that it would be easier to cut strips of fabric at the piping, sew them in one go, and then cut out the pant pieces as a whole. That way I would effectively do the piping sewing less times, and I'm all about efficiency. At this stage, I was still using my zipper foot to attach the piping, and as you can see, I have my fingernails pressed against the string so that I don't have too much of the piping fabric showing.
Now, 1 more, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more. Oh my god, I need to cut more.
Pain.
But look how pretty! I am master sewist.
With the fabric made up and pieced, I cut the pant legs one at a time to make sure that I preserve the alternating color scheme. For the waistband, I decided to go a bit easier and make one side blue and one side red. Since it will be gathered, I didn't want any additional seams to create more bulk. At the bottom of the pant legs, I added a golden trim and I
Reminds me of one time, I was trying to get help with some, like, sewing thing. I think I was just trying to get opinions on, like, a sewing machine, so I posted it somewhere and I was like, hey, fellow sewers, what do you feel about this? And then it took me a minute to realize that, like, I unintentionally maybe called people sewers.
I
don't see what I'm doing. First,
I promise I'm not calling people sewers.
Stitches and we are golden.
But it's funny, you know?
One more.
Oh, she's got a burnette.
Why am I telling you all of this? That's what voiceover is for. The pants look comically large before the elastic is threaded through the channels in the waistband and cuffs. I make sure that I can access the channels through both the front seam and the back seam so that it would be easier to use a long tool like this instead of using a safety pin. I thread half of the string through one side and go back to the other side to pull out the other end.
It does not look good at the start, but it later looks better. Oh my god. It looks so good, if I do say so myself.
In the end, to enhance these, I ended up stuffing them with polyfill, and I don't know, there's something about a circus costume that puts me in a good mood.
Clowns are jovial creatures, you know?
To finish it off, she needs some puffy sleeves, and I'm going to make a bolero with the collar.
I know
to attach
some
them
people
to.
are a little afraid
Hey,
of
what's up, you
clowns,
guys, and
but
welcome
like,
to the segment I like to call "This is why I don't leave
they're
the
intended
house,"
to be
'cause
happy.
I burnt myself because the sun is a deadly
Ow.
nature. It hurts, but we must
Ow.
prevail. Anyway,
yeah, wear
I made a
sunscreen,
mock-up.
everyone.
Now we-
I kind of lucked out here because I developed this pattern for something entirely different that never ended up seeing light of day, so I'm happy I could reuse it here. It's a very simple construction of a top with puff sleeves, so let's skip right through it.
I forget the magic trick.
Magic.
This is my life as the sewist of the family. Every 2 minutes, somebody comes with something. Can you fix this for me? Can you iron this for me, please? For the record, she just took these pants off her ass, so she's here without pants.
Scandalous.
After this lovely intermission,
Not so much
and
the ironing
sewing
part, but I
services
do
don't get paid
relate
for,
to the, like, if you know how to sew, everyone. Prove it? Nah. Nah, that'll get them demonetized. That's too scandalous. But yeah, like, if you know how to sew, be prepared for, like, everyone in your family to be like, oh, can you make this for me? Can you hem this for me? Can you alter this for me? It happens.
I finished attaching the lining by hand to hide all of the ugly seams on the inside, and the final base outfit looks like so.
The original Little Circus has a very stylized aesthetic, and it was a little bit of a challenge to make the head in our aesthetic, but also to match the character. In the end, I sculpted this beautiful face. The sculpt turned out so cute. I think it would be also very fitting for Fluttershy in the future. I'm starting with a sketch
can
of the
see
eyes,
that.
the brows,
Oh
and a bit
ho.
of color on her lips.
and some blush on the nose, cheeks, and the forehead. When I like the sketch, I can switch to vinyl and acrylic paints and make the eye more opaque. I wanted to add a tiny wing to the eyeliner, and I think my hand betrayed me, because suddenly from a round shape it went to the same eyeliner I give almost all our dolls. It's stronger than me. You can call it personal style. Pomni has very specific eyelashes, only lower on the right eye and only upper ones on her left eye. But I have a hunch that it's not going to work on a semi-realistic sculpt like this. So in my interpretation, the lashes are becoming a clown makeup. Blue on one side and red on the other. Now, the real lashes. I like to make a quick sketch with a watercolor pencil, erase like 80% of it with a kneaded eraser, so I have an almost invisible guide. After the lashes,
Control.
it's time for
Tiny-
eyebrows. We're going
tiny
for an
paint,
innocent and
tiny brush.
bit worried or
Pain.
like anxious look, like she's a little bit lost in the new reality of the amazing digital circus. I like giving our dolls two-toned lashes, black as a base, and the inner ones in the color of their hair. As a clown/jester, she
Big
needs
fan
some
of
blush
that
on her
too.
cheeks
Love
and
making like
nose,
two-tone
but
eyes,
I also
eyelashes
think
and
she
stuff.
looks like a character who would have freckles. Some more
Always
blush,
add
and the face is
freckles.
almost ready. I wanted the lips to be glossy, so I added a layer of UV resin. And because I know the outfit is going to be very decorative, I wanted the face to match that vibe and added blue and red triangle gemstones to her makeup. Compared to our usual 3D printed eyes, these are pretty flat because I wanted a smooth effect so they look like in the show. The crevices are tiny, so the best way was to wash them with black paint first, clean with a Q-tip so the paint is left only in the crevices so I can see the design, because it's almost invisible. The combination of red and dark blue was sometimes giving me a headache or spinning. You know what I mean? It's this feeling when you look at very clashing
Strong.
colors. Then I added some catch lights for an even more cute and innocent look, and after 2 layers of UV resin, the eyes are ready.
Alex and I decided that this material was not pizzazzy enough, so I want to add a pattern to it, like a red on red and blue on blue. Unfortunately, it's really hard to do on gathered clothing, but we kind of made it work. Let's see if my sister's genius idea is genius.
Calipers. Hey.
You're welcome.
It's amazing.
For the pants, it wasn't too bad since I could stretch the elastic and adjust the iron-on vinyl to fit the panels. The glitter vinyl and satin are not the easiest combo to work with, so it required quite a few rounds of ironing and rubbing things together.
Oh no.
Hey.
Why not stick?
Oh no. The worst.
Come on, guys. It's not satisfying anymore.
There's no hand. What the freak? In the end,
Oh
I
my
think
gosh.
it really elevated the outfit, and I added those diamonds on the puffy sleeves as well. You remember when we made Pinkie Pie and she has these like pointy
No.
clown shoes? And while cleaning after the project, I thought to myself, when would I ever make shoes like that again? And I threw the pattern out. That was a good time. But
Pain.
thankfully, we record everything that we do. So I think I can kind of recover the pattern from the video.
Reverse
Thankfully, I
engineer.
happened to lay out the pattern I used on a mat with a grid, and I'm not advertising that you do this with other people's intellectual property, but since this is my own intellectual property, I feel justified in taking a screenshot and tracing it out in Illustrator to remake the pattern again. I made sure that I calibrated
Why
the
not?
screenshot to the grid and had the pattern for the base and sole. There was one more pattern that I needed, which was for the outer fabric, and this one I could scale to the already scaled inner pattern. I compared the patterns to the base pattern of the last, and they looked okay, so I proceeded with making the shoes with them, and saved the pattern this time. I cut my base layer from PU leather and stitched it together by hand at the heel, and then in the front. Then while having it on the last, I stitched the sole to the upper part. Then I sewed up the final outer fabric, one in blue and one in red, and slipped it onto the base, making sure I tugged everything into place.
was
One of
gonna
our
say, why
viewers
not just
finally
make
got me
this
to
out of
buy
resin,
squeeze
but hey.
bottles for glue, and I wish I did that sooner because it's so much easier to use that way, and I spill much less.
This way you have
With a little
actual
bit of
shoes,
glue,
I
separated
suppose.
layers at the bottom and hem the foot opening. I added the soles to the bottom, and the base of the shoe was finished. I didn't want to repeat the clowny collar style ankle straps that we did for Pinkie Pie, so we decided to make some spiky anklets, and to make them tie in with the rest of the outfit, I also made similar ones for the hands and for the collar.
Double
I think
collar.
the most intimidating part is the hat.
Double
because I've
collar.
never made really any hats, let alone these weirdly shaped hats. So Alex made a 3D model and I took a pattern off of it.
I took a pattern.
And you're so good at that, sister.
With the tape parts taken off the model, I flattened them out onto some paper and finalized the pattern on computer, making sure my seams are the same length. This pattern was very confusing.
Wait.
Huh?
So.
Ah.
So.
So difficult. B. This is wrong, by the way.
So.
I even added stickers to the sections to make sure that I don't stitch the wrong pieces together again, which
I just did the same thing again.
Pain.
Why? This
Always
it was supposed to
pain.
be this.
at this stage I thought to myself that maybe a invisible zipper foot could work here to sew in the piping, and I was right. Ding 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 ding, because the yarn I used for the piping was the size that the zipper would be, and it was so much easier than the regular zipper foot because everything was held in place. It was going well until I started trimming the seam allowances with my pinking shears and cut through one of the parts of the hat in a very visible place. I'm not a master mender, so it's not perfect, but at least it's the same color and somewhat blends in when you squint and look from a distance.
I
The
mean,
final
yeah.
piece was a gold trim with a little bit of elastic around the circumference of the head, and with the hat stuffed, it looks super cute.
Cute.
So most of my job with making details, Barb already made. But more is more, so let's add some more. The corset needs ribbons, but all our blue and red ones were too wide or too bulky, so I harvested some strips from a sweater. The ones that are on the shoulders that I never use anyway. And I'm painting them red and blue. You know, reduce, reuse, ikiki, and stuff like that. And the corset looks gorgeous with this little addition. Sometimes
Really
even
need to learn
small
how to thread a
detail can
corset.
really highlight the beauty of
They
something.
look.
And because I like
It looks
when
so
things and
satisfying when you
supplies
do
are
it
put in the
properly, but I
design,
need to
we
know
give her
how.
Enchantix treatment and wrap her
Ooh.
calves in ribbons. But normal wrapping doesn't work because the ribbon can slide, so I'm tying it at the back of the legs. It's not as pretty as in the front, but it does a job of holding everything in place. Now, let me paint some stuff.
In the meantime, let's thank our top Lost Sister tier supporters, Stephanie Deer, Adia Bear, Barb from the Future, and Red X. Shout out to our cousins, Remy, Kai's Cozy Mail Club, Asha Hasuna,
Wait.
Zari, Reese's Cup, Willa Vanilla,
cousins.
Hopzet, North Soul, Sofa Cushion, Angel Silver Rose,
Are all of you
Vibrant
my
Sprite,
cousins?
Malachite, Alienite, Whimsy, Whitetails,
No,
Kato
your
Kato,
friends.
Sister Hopper, Dull Dragon, Leon Droslings, DM Bakayorona Smith,
Forest
Melissa Novoa,
friends.
Son of TA, Ashley,
Big friend.
Realty, Stephanie, Carajo,
Cool.
Jane Beck, Caribou, Ninja Star Dazino, and last
And
but
then
not
never
least,
bend
Catherine
those
Warren,
again,
and
otherwise they're gonna
our
go
10th Supreme level channel
and
member,
crinkle
Bailey.
out all of that.
Thanks, guys.
So the hat is nice, but the outfit is very detailed and the hat is very plain. Now I have to glue the glittery diamonds by hand. I made it on the bottom side of the hat, but be prepared for one more round in a minute. But for now, let's shorten the hair. We're using a wig from Leader of Dolls, and I think Barb will not like what I did to her favorite wig. But I wanted a shorter hairstyle. And to avoid
It's
Lord
your wig.
Farquaad curse, I curled the ends slightly to the outside. And I think it was not even a minute. We're back at the glitter gluing station. This time, instead
Glitter!
of gluing the diamonds one by one, I tried with the transfer foil. And it works, but not with so many pieces at the same time. I could glue 4 at the same time, which gave me a good sense of the grid, and then the rest I glued by hand. But I had to check if all the corners got glued securely. After filling all the surface, I had just to remove a few visible pieces of glue,
Satisfying.
and the hat and the doll are ready.
What can I say? I'm a sucker for, like,
This
texture
is how she
pattern
turned
on
out. I know
base.
it's a bit of a departure from our current
Cute.
face aesthetic, but there's just something about the
She got a
tall
gun.
face and the big eyes and the cute expression
Pomni got
that I
gun.
can't get over. As you know,
It's
Elisa
cute.
from Moonlight Jewel is also making a Pomni today, and I
Oh,
love
Moonlight
how,
Jewel is
even
also
though we
making one.
didn't
Oh,
discuss
cute.
this, we
I
chose
see.
a little different avenues. Elisa did hers with velvet, and we chose to go with satin, which are both kind of circusy fabric. So if you don't have enough of Pomni
Exactly.
for today, make sure to check out Elisa's video as well.
The
A quick
Jester
reminder that our
in her
shop
natural
has been
habitat.
refreshed with a new look,
Depression
and you
room.
can find some very fun DIY things in there. So
I don't know,
check
we
it
can
out at
peek at the Moonlight Jewel one as well. Why not?
Thanks to our sponsor Resiwan, who sends us resin to make
Big
these dolls possible.
fan.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram for some sneak peeks and
Big fan. Experiencing interruptions, am
I
I?
made my clown jester Schnalle in my 100-hour thrift flip video, I've been feeling
Interesting.
kind of jestery and really wanted to make
Time for you to
another
head to bed.
clown
Sounds
themed doll.
good.
And then
No
it
worries.
dawned
Thanks for
upon
stopping
me,
in, Punk.
why not make
Posted some
Pomni
links in
from the
Discord for some new
amazing
things announced.
digital
Ooh,
circus,
exciting.
because
I will check them
absolutely
out.
love that show. And funnily enough, Alex and Barb had the same idea. I guess great minds think alike. So we decided
almost
to
like
collab
the,
and bring you our very
It's almost like the show was almost done and it was the perfect time SEO-wise. Not to peek behind the curtains. Oh dang, that is a giant doll. That's a biggin.
own versions
It's a
of
Genshin
Pomni
girly, I
today, so
assume.
make sure to check out their video after mine as well. Alright, I have my resin here and also commissioned Blue Pixie to make a Pomni face for my BJD body. So let's try to make the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping, mind-bending Pomni you have ever laid your eyes upon. At least I hope so. I'll try my best.
All the resin! Delicious forbidden milk. Forbidden. Resin 3D printers are interesting, I will say. It's literally just like curing like layer by layer, very thin. It's very cool. And so a doll just emerges from the goo. And then a lot of processing. But yeah, so much processing. Click. Click.
The doll looks so cute already, all assembled, and the
Body
facial
gives me,
expression
like,
is really adorable.
color
I printed her with
vibes.
2 pairs of hands, so
But, like,
I have some more
that's nothing
posing
bad.
possibilities, and I absolutely cannot wait to paint
Interesting
her.
that she
But
went with
first,
the,
I'd
like,
to
2
make a
torso
wig,
joints.
So let's do that. To make a wig, I'm using a little model head I printed in filament and spread 2 to 3 layers of PVA glue on an elastic fabric I put around the head. The finished wig cap looks like this, and in the end my husband Joe was so sweet to make some yarn wefts for me from brown yarn, so we can now go ahead and glue the wig starting on the back of the head. I don't believe Pomni actually has any hair under her head.
She
but in order
bald.
to still make a full
Bald!
wig, I'm giving her a bob with a longer front. That's why I already cut the
Yeah, I think the
initial
joke
length
is
of
that the
bob
model
before
doesn't really have any
continuing to
hair
glue
under
more
there.
wefts to slowly build the wig, and then combing, styling and cutting the wefts in place. I then felt like gluing the bangs next and decided to cut them asymmetrical like Pomni's actual bangs. I never made a geometric haircut like this before, but I had a lot of fun doing that. I then also went ahead and glued and cut the longer side bangs and thinned them out with point cutting if necessary. And then I just add more layers to the wig to fill it up and cut and style it accordingly. For the top of the wig, I first glue 2 wefts for the part, and then at 2 wefts I glue in the opposite direction and then fold them over and style them in place to create
I'm
a neat and
never
clean
good at
parting.
that. There's
And with
always
this
like
final
an
step, the
opening.
wig is already done.
And it always
It
just
a
looks
little
so
funky
like
without
not
Pomni wearing her
great.
signature hat because we haven't made it yet, but I love the asymmetrical bangs so much, and I think we
It's
should
a really
now
cute
continue
face
to
sculpt.
get things ready by painting her face. Speaking of getting things ready, if you're planning any trips soon, there's one hassle that you should
Okay, I know she's about to do an ad read, but like, okay, this doll like next to the microphone. Okay, imagine with me if the doll was the microphone. like the microphone was like on top of the, or like the doll head was a microphone. Beautiful, amazing. I think that needs to be a thing, you know? There's a lot of like object head dolls, but it's mostly like TVs. We need like a microphone head. Okay. Yada yada yada.
Super expressive, I wanted Pomni's face to really show her personality. A little anxious, cautious, but also gentle and sweet. Blue nailed
It's
that
kind of like the
expression, so
cursed
let's see how she looks
Furbies.
painted. As always,
Cursed Furbies, my beloved. Just like unholy amalgamations sound like a recipe for trypophobia. I could see that, yeah. But I mean, any zoom in on like little like pockets of thing can do that. So I don't know. I think you just gotta know yourself.
after dusting on some initial micro glitter, I then this
Well,
time
like,
go
as a
ahead and start
concept,
blushing her cheeks with
you
a
know.
bright red to create this kind of clown-like blushing.
What was I
and
gonna
blend
say?
it a little with a sponge if necessary. I
Doll.
also decided
Doll
to blush
fun.
her nose because I love red noses on jesters, and then wanted to blush her lips, but decided to paint that with a pencil instead to give her some actual lipstick. I then also paint her eyeliner and her lower lashes too, because I wanted them to look a little more jester-like rather than the brush painted ones I usually do. Since Pomni has black eyeshadow, I decided to give her a smoky eye and shape it with a brush and a
Smoky
kneaded
eye.
eraser. And then it was
Ooh.
time to line her lashes with black acrylic paint and a nail art brush. I fill in the lower lashes too, and then decided to blend out the outer smoky eye with blue on one and red on the other eye. I then of course needed to give her some eyebrows with a little worried expression, and then also painted some jester-like shapes on her eyes in red and blue. With some brown gouache paint, I fill in her eyebrows as well and correct mistakes with a sharp X-Acto blade if necessary. In the end, I also added some gold liner on top of her black lash line.
Oh, it's
and
very
also
interesting.
placed tiny golden stars on her face. And of course, the three
Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, it's very interesting that she didn't do the like asymmetrical eyelash
long lashes
thing.
on the left, upper, and right lower lash line can't be missing, as well as some
But yeah,
gloss on
okay,
her
she came
lipstick
back
to
for
make
it.
shiny. For the final touch on the face, I also glue some lashes, and to make her eyes, I prepped some eye bases with a flat iris, on which I then placed a black circle from self-adhesive vinyl first, and then add the red and blue triangles I cut with a Cricut from self-adhesive vinyl as well. The eyes look so cool already, which means after adding a tiny highlight dot with acrylic paint, I can now fill them up with a drop of UV resin and cure them. I'm absolutely loving the finished eyes so much, and here you can also see the finished face, which means we can now put the eyes into her face and oh my
Magic.
gosh, I love how her face looks so much.
It's pretty
She's
cute.
just so adorable
I like that
already,
face
which
sculpt
makes
a
me
lot.
extra
The
excited
like
for her
grimace
outfit now.
face.
It's crazy
It's
how
cute.
full of life she looks. I actually ended up making her confused
Nah,
eyes
cute.
as well, but you will need to wait until the end of the video to see them in the doll.
Call to action.
So with the face and wig done,
Hide the
I will now
pain,
show you how
Harold.
I want
Exactly.
my version of Pomni to look like. I want to give her a signature bodysuit in red and blue with some super poofy sleeves and legs. And of course, I will give her her signature pom-poms, and will also add a bunch of beading along the seams. I also want to make her a golden ruff color with a big ribbon and some belts in the front, some long gloves and stockings with tiny golden stars, some jester-shaped
Can't
shoes,
be the
and I
most
will
comfortable
also, of
just
course,
having
give her
a
signature
was
hat
that Draculaura
bedazzled with
doll
beads
just
and
like
glitter
taped
stars
to
as
your
well.
mic.
This outfit is gonna be so much fun to do. I can already feel it. So how about we start with the bodysuit? I decided to make her outfit out of velvet.
I don't know, I'm probably saying this to be mean, but it kind of comes across as like, I'm a doll creator, therefore I must have doll here, right? I don't know. That might be mean of me to say. It comes across a little like tryhardish. Tryhard isn't the right word. It just feels like too on the nose, you know? Like, I've gotta hold a doll in every shot. You gotta know.
Because it's such a
But whatever.
beautiful
Whatever
fabric,
she's
and
doing
when
is
we got the
working.
pattern for the
Moonlight Jewel
bodysuit
is like one of the
already,
biggest
I now need to cut all the pattern
like,
pieces from the blue
doll
and red
making,
fabric and make sure to cut
YouTubers.
the correct sides of each. That's
At
why I
least
first cut the
Western
red ones,
side.
so it was then easier to cut out the remaining blue parts. And now that I have all the pieces laid out as they have to be in the end, I then go ahead and first sew the two front pieces together, finished sides in. Pinning it really helps making neat seams, and afterwards it looks like this. In the same fashion, I then attach the remaining pieces and in the end up with something like this. Before we can continue with the bodysuit, I set it aside and first make her sleeves. I also needed to assemble these from multiple fabric strips until it looks like this, and then I take a blue fabric strip I cut in a 45 degrees angle, pin it to the sleeve like this, sew
Put it
it,
on the
and
bias.
afterwards top stitch it here, and also pull a gathering thread into the bottom of the sleeve. I prepped a cuff from this golden elastic fabric and will now sew it onto the gathered bottom of the sleeve, finished sides in. I made sure to spread the gathering evenly before sewing, and before closing the side seam of the sleeve, I will now pull in an elastic into the little tunnel we sewed earlier and secure it with a couple of hand stitches on one side of the sleeve, so I can then gather it to my liking, and then I can finally close the side seam of the sleeve. To make the sleeve look extra poofy in the end, I will be adding some plushy fluffing. It will look so cute. Here I inserted a mock-up arm piece, and you can see it looks really good. Before we can make the leg parts, I wanted to make some ruffles, and because I couldn't find any ready-made ones, I decided to make them from golden fabric. To clean it up neatly, I first will iron on some seam tape, so I can then fold the ruffle like this and only leave the upper part unfolded, since it will be sewn on later. I iron it carefully again, and it looks like this afterwards. And then I start laying and pinning the ruffle
Delicious.
pleats, which took a hot minute, but it looks fantastic afterwards, which means I can now secure the pleats in place with some stitching. I sewed it on paper, so this type of fabric would glide better on the machine, remove the paper afterwards, and end up with a pretty ruffle. As you can see, I already sewed on one ruffle to one side of the bodice, and will now do the same on the other side. And then I can finally sew the leg parts, which was a bunch of work again, but it looks so good afterwards. So I can now also sew a golden cuff onto the gathered bottom parts of the legs. And afterwards I go ahead and
learned
gather
so
the other leg
much.
parts as well, and pin and sew
So
them
cute.
onto the bodice, sandwiching the ruffle between the two fabric layers. And with the legs in, I can then finally close the back seam of the bodice partially, and then make the last seam by pinning and sewing the crotch seam from one leg all the way to the other. Now I only need to attach the sleeves with some hand stitches on a portion of the upper bodice and add a closure to the bodice later on. To make the pom-poms on Pomni's bodysuit, I 3D printed some 3/4 spheres in filament, and now add some UV resin to them and cure them to make them smooth and a little tacky, so I can then use some fake leaf gold and apply it to the freshly cured resin with a soft brush. The result is so pretty and shinier than any golden paint, and before adding them to the bodysuit, I decided I wanted to add beads along the seams on the sleeves and legs. I always push the needle where I want the beads to go, then thread as many beads as I need onto a thread, and then push the needle through the fabric on the end of the seam and pull it tight. I then secure it with some gemstone glue, and now have to repeat the steps for the whole bodysuit, which took ages. In the end, it looks so beautiful though, which means I can now attach the pom-poms to the bodysuit with some glue, and with that,
I was gonna say, why not just do like
I
actual
absolutely
pom-poms,
love
but the
how
golden does
bodysuit
look better.
turned out, and the padding in the sleeves and legs really makes it look so soft and round.
It works,
feel
it works.
fits Pomni perfectly. Now with the bodysuit done, let's make her hat next. To make Pomni's hat,
Pomni got
I will be needing to
splits.
sew a ton of pieces together, which took forever, but for you it only takes 2 finger snaps. With both left and right part of the hat sewn, I can then sew both parts together good sides in, and it kinda looks like a hat already, but of course it's still missing the headband, which I will be sewing from a golden fabric strip that I first sew into a loop, and then when folded in place can attach to the hat like so. I then also added some stuffing into the hat, and then also decided to add some more beading to the hat with the same technique by threading the needles onto the thread and gluing them in place. And instead of pom-poms on the end of her hat, I decided to sew some beautiful golden bells to the ends of her jester horns, and it just looked so good afterwards. I was so happy already, but I wasn't completely done just yet, because I also had this idea of adding some tiny golden stars to the hat, inspired by my friend Jessica Negri's Pomni cosplay. She added those small stars to her Pomni cosplay, and I just loved how that looked, so I used tiny nail art
Nice
stars
extra
for that,
feature.
and the finished hat just looks so good. I'm really curious how it's
Dreamy.
gonna look on her head with the wig and the face later on, but we still have to make some more stuff first. To make Pomni's shoes, I asked Blue Pixie if she could make some jester shoe bases for me, and they looked really cute, which means I could then go ahead and print them in elastic TPU filament.
Oh, there's so many
They looked
materials
like this,
you
and I
can
made a pattern
print in
for some
now.
fabric socks that I then want to put around the shoe. I cut them from velvet fabric and made sure to cut them in a diagonal fabric grain for more elasticity, and basically just need to place the two pieces on top of each other now and sew the front and back seams. Turned inside out, it looks like this, and now let's see if it fits on the shoe. And it indeed does, and it looks so good. I then just go ahead and glue the upper seam allowances towards the inside of the shoe and do the same on the bottom of the shoe as well. And to finish off the bottom of the shoe, I will use some self-adhesive velvet that I still had from making the inside of Dracula's coffin and Claudine's bed from my Monster High house. Of course, the shoes are missing some cuffs, which I will be making from some 6x9cm small golden fabric pieces, which I first clean the upper and lower seam allowances from with contact adhesive, and then I fold it in half and sew the back seam. I end up with these little tubes that I can now pull
Smack!
onto the
So
upper part
violent,
of the
those
shoe
TikTok
and glue them in place
transitions.
a little with some glue. Of course, I made a second red shoe as well, and the finished shoes just look so cute. I love how the elastic filament really makes shoemaking for dolls a whole lot easier, and the shoes actually look super comfortable. Pomni, of course, also needs a pretty collar, so I'm making a ruff from a golden fabric strip by folding the strip like this and sewing the ruffs in place with small hand stitches. It took some time, but it does look really nice afterwards, which means I can now
Satisfying.
glue the ruff onto a prepped collar with some contact adhesive. For the front of the collar, I made this golden ribbon and first glue the two ribbon parts together and can then attach the ribbon in the center middle of the collar with a bit of hot glue. For the final touch, I decided to add some tiny golden bells onto the ends of the ribbon tails with a couple of hand stitches. To make Pomni's stockings, I simply first sew a golden cuff to the top part of the stocking, then fold it in half, sew it, and have a really pretty stocking. I made a second longer one in red and also some long gloves. I printed a mock-up leg so I could put the stocking on it, and then just like I did with the hat, I added tiny golden stars to it. I also did the same with the red stocking and also with the gloves, but to really give the illusion of her actually wearing gloves, I of course also have to paint her hands, which I did with some red and blue spray paint, and then just needed to let them dry for a while. And for the cuffs,
Hang
I used the
loose.
same technique as for the pom-poms by just 3D printing some cuffs, glossing them with UV resin, and making them gold with fake gold leaf. The finished gloves and stockings look so amazing, and I think they really will elevate Pomni's look with the small golden stars and the golden cuffs even more. So the doll is pretty much done, but I also really wanted to give her a custom doll stand, and I thought it would be a really cool idea to use Pomni's door sign from the show and turn it into a doll stand. So I spent like 2 hours vectorizing the graphic so I could then cut it from multiple different colored vinyls later on, and I also made a 3D file for the base by just basically extruding the outer shape of the future doll stand. And since I already prepped everything, we can now go ahead, print the base, and then put all the vinyls on, and with that, finish my Pomni doll.
"50 hours later." Running in the 90s. Don't you know?
And with the doll stand all done, I can then assemble my Pomni for the first time. And
Her nose
out
has
the
become a
sky-
doll
yeah,
stand.
okay, that's it. That's the cutest doll I've ever made. And with her being all assembled, I of course want to finally show her to you guys as well. So, are you ready? Here is my Pomni.
I've become Pomni Stand. Funniest thing I've ever seen. Very cute. Nose directly on her. Oh dear. That's one of Kane's punishments or something during the crazy times. I don't know. Teehee. Unrelated, but oh, okay, I'm kind of hiding it. But this like dinosaur looking thing over here, I have a from when I was a baby, we had these little like dinosaurs that had their own little like plastic egg to contain them. And like when you'd squeeze them, they'd just make this like type sound. It was very weird, but that's what this is reminding me of, just because of the like the bright neon colors. That's what that dinosaur is in my mind. One of those. By a really cute Pomni. Very good. Very fun. Really cute, like, base doll, even. Love it. I'm a sucker for that kind of, like, doll.
I had so much fun making her, and I hope you love her as much as I do. But make sure to check out Alex and Barb's Pomni as well. She is just so freaking cool too. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video,
I want to like enhance what this is because I'm wondering if it's Flower Nose. I wonder if she bought like the full set of one of the makeups and now just has, because I think like it does, some of them do come in like fancy packaging, like dollhouse looking stuff and stuff.
like, comment,
I'm
and
curious
subscribe.
is all.
It really helps
It doesn't
me
matter,
be
it could just
able
be a
to
dollhouse
share
that she
my
painted
art.
for all I
Also,
know.
again, big shout out to my patrons. Your support means the world
It
to
could
me.
be a
Thank you.
Barbie for all I know. Anyway, funny things. Funny things. Not so much funny, talented things. Yes. Anyway, I don't know, go follow people. Yeah. I don't know, I got nothing really else. What is this? Oh yeah, I pulled up the like oh, I see. That's all that is. Pulled up the Smart Doll website because I was like, I wonder what they're doing now. What's so interesting there? Oh, he made like a Fiona doll. Just as like a cosplay, I guess. I don't know. Let's put it up here. Music. Ah, reduced admission. As performers. Okay, this one actually looks kind of cool. Ching-yi. Very scary. Very scary. Anyway, I don't know. It's just so many. And they overlap too? Bruh. This guy, yeah. All of this. Because, the Enchantarium, they used a Smart Doll as their base. And kind of get a lot of that. Those are their, like, base things a lot of the time. But yeah, lots of stuff. Lots of stuff. You start here. I mean, like, I get it. It's so frustrating, because yeah, it's like, I like the idea, but the guy giving the delivery is, interesting. And that's the long and short of it. Everyone's into her. Yeah. Let's go back to, I don't know, that one. Anyway. Let's refrain from further. Go back to the screen for a second. I don't know. Hope everyone is doing well. I'll see you, at some point. I'll try and stream next week. I'll definitely do something, because gosh dang, I'll wanna unbox some dolls. You know I'll be buying some. But yeah. Take care, everyone. Is anyone live? Is anyone live? And alive. Ven is live. Virtue's live. Oh, let's see here. Do we want Dream Daddy or Librarian? Tidy up the arcane library. What are we feeling today? Do we want to rizz up some dads, or I don't know, be a librarian? Both very bold and whatever, respectable. That's the word I was looking for. Respectable positions. Yeah, let's go. I don't know. We'll go raid Ven. Dream Daddy time. Let's go see some hot boys, not boys, hot men. Very much men. Alright. Take care, everyone. And get some food, get some rest, get some fresh air and sunshine as you are able to. And here are the raid messages. 1 and 2. Feel free to copy either. Just know the second will only be cute emotes if you're subscribed. But yeah, take care. I will see y'all later. Yeah. Goodbye, good night. Let me click the right buttons. Alrighty. Goodbye. Goodbye.